Tammy. I am Tammy. I've been promising you guys a video on showing you how I start to finish prepare a surface that I can then chalk on with my Chalk Couture transfers without ruining my transfers. Now, all of these steps aren't 100% necessary. I'm just so happening to prepare a board for a porch sign, so I'm just going to walk you through the steps as I do each step. Like I said, every step isn't necessary that I'm about to take, because I'm going to be cutting, I'm going to be sanding, I'm going to be either staining or painting. This time I've happened to be painting, and then I'm going to be waxing my surface, and then you let that rest for a while, and then you are good to go to chalk on this surface. So follow me with this video, and if you guys like what you see, please click subscribe, share my video with your friends, and invite them to my page. That would be great. Talk about it with Tammy on Facebook, Chalkaholic_Tammy on Instagram, and the Dean Scene on YouTube. So, all right, let's get started, everybody. Thanks for joining. All right, guys, so you want to go to your favorite lumber yard. I went to Lowe's and got me a piece of wood. It is a 1 inch by 10 inch by 10 foot piece of wood that I had them cut in half, which makes it a 5-foot board. I want a 4-foot porch sign, so I'm going to go ahead and measure and cut a foot off of this board, and then I'll use that other foot for another project at a later time. So let's go ahead and get this measured and cut. So now we got our piece of wood cut to the size that we want. We want it to a 4-foot piece of wood, and that's what we got. So now the next step is to sand all these rough edges off and then get a nice smooth surface all the way around. I just like to get that real sharp corner off and just kind of smooth it out a little bit. I happen to have an electric sander. You can do it by hand either way. You just want a good piece of sandpaper. But let's get started on that. Alright guys, next step is to paint or stain your surface. Today I'm going to be painting my surface. A lot of times I'll stain, but I wanted an off-white this time, so we're going to be painting it. So my paint already shaken and stirred. And I'm not worried about making a perfect coat on this. I'm actually wanting to give it sort of an aged look, so to have it just sort of, you know, not fully covered in, because a lot of times I'll cover it in and then I end up sanding some of it off anyways, which I may end up doing with this too. We'll see. Just depends on the look you're going for, but I'm going for that aged look, sort of a primitive aged look. Farmhouse style. That's sort of my style, even though I'm probably going to be selling this. I say that about a lot of my projects though, and then I end up loving them so much that I keep them. I don't need any more porch signs though. If anybody's interested in one of these porch signs, I do custom make them for you. Just let me know what you're interested in and I'll let you know what I can do. All right, I'm going to continue this, you guys. going to take a little bit of aging wax. It's a dark wax sealant to give it a little bit of a dark aged look. And then we're going to take some regular men wax. It's very important to use men wax before chalking any surface, any wood surface that isn't a Chalk Couture surface. This men wax will save your transfers. Keep it, the paint from sticking on your transfers or the stain peeling up on your transfers. It will really help a lot. So you want to keep a can of this on hand. I cut me a little piece of this old t-shirt. Sun's coming out now. It's getting a little bit bright and warm. Just need a little bit, guys. Trying to give this brand new piece of wood an aged look. And if you end up not liking the looks of it, you know, you can always paint over it, but I'm just going to go with it. All right, we'll continue this and then I'll let you see how that looks in the end. All right, guys, we got that aged look that we're going for, that little farmhouse look that I like. The last step is to wax the entire surface that you will be chalking on. Like I said earlier, men wax is our best friend. And, you know, put plenty on there. Make sure you got a nice good coat on there. That way you know that your transfers are not going to be sticking too well, that they are going to be well taken care of. You're going to let this cure for about 24 hours is what's recommended. I have done projects sooner than 24 hours, like done it a little bit early, and I have not had an issue with that. But it is recommended to let that set for about 24 hours. You just want to put plenty of wax on there, guys. Alright guys, once you get this completely waxed, you just let it absorb for a good 24 hours and then you are ready to go as far as chalking on this surface. And your Chalk Couture transfers will be just fine. That is the process that I take to get ready. You can order Chalk Couture surfaces from my website, and they are already, the chalkboards are already prepared to be chalked on from the minute you get them. They do have one-time use surfaces that you can get, but they do recommend waxing those prior to using them. So I mean, it's really just best for your transfers to make sure you use this men wax on any surface that isn't already prepared. So anyways, if you have any questions, drop them below and I will get to them and answer all your questions for you. Please, if you would, like I said earlier, like my page, share my page with your friends, Chalk About It with Tammy on Facebook, Chalkaholic_Tammy on Instagram, and then go to the Dean Scene. I just started my YouTube channel, so please like and follow me and subscribe to that. I will be posting more videos and I will be posting some lives on there. And you know, hopefully these tutorials are something that you guys can learn from. And if you have any recommendations of something you'd like to see me try or do, I'd be happy to do that. I love trying new projects. I will take on any challenge as long as it's within my skill my wheelhouse, and just give me a shout out and ask me to try this, and we'll do it on a video. But anyways, have a good day everybody. Thank you for joining me.